Hey, good morning, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo. And as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. Let's get open to business this game day morning, and I hope you're having your game day coffee because we are a mere 5 hours, 24 minutes away from kickoff against the Detroit Lions in a very, very important game that will give either of these teams an opportunity to get back to 500. We're playing in Dallas, and fans, we need you guys to get behind your team. We know you guys have trashed them all week. Dak sucks. You've got so many nicknames for Dak. I'm literally having a brain fart that they're just overloaded. Jason Garrett, Scott Linehan, they need to go. The team is awful, and you've given up on the season. But this is the time right now when we really need to be there for our team. Because you get a win here, you get an opportunity to get a little momentum. You get yourself back into the race. You get some good feeling, because right now there is not any good feeling. And I'm going to give you guys some things to think about here. All week long, this is what's always great to me. And one of the reasons why I actually started doing YouTube is because there's a lot of information out there that's just missed. You know, you see somebody on TV, you automatically figure, well, they're on TV, they're an expert. But the reality is, football is really unpredictable. You can have all the numbers, the stats, and everything else, and stuff tells you that it should go this way. Just like Minnesota going to Buffalo. Everything tells you that Minnesota should come away with the win. Yet Buffalo got a win. Football has no rhyme or reason to it. But you can kind of find things and reasons to look at that make you feel good. And a lot of times what the talking heads will do is they'll focus in on one thing. Everybody's been talking about the Detroit Lions pass defense. Oh my God, that pass defense, it's #1 in the NFL. Yes, but here's the thing I keep telling you guys about statistics. Statistics, you can prove the same information two different ways, have two different outcomes with the same data on how you do it. Because as I go through the numbers, yes, the Detroit Lions, and I'm going to explain to you the difference. Yes, the Detroit Lions have only been giving up 152 yards passing a game, which is #1. That is a fact. But here's the thing. They're giving up 7.4 yards a game in passing. Okay. Now, a reason you can look at it and say the numbers are skewed is because of this thing. When a team is good at one thing, generally speaking, unless you're the Dallas Cowboys, you don't go after that thing. You go for the thing that they're poor at. And the Lions are 32nd in the league in the run, giving up almost as many running yards, 144, to their passing yards at 152. Therefore, teams are going to run more against them. And while it is true that they have only given up 301 yards on average per game, the reality is on it, because teams are running, the clock is going faster. Because the clock is going faster, there's less plays against them. They've only had 166 plays. Now, when you compare it to, say, our Cowboys, who had 177 plays on defense against them, their pass defense is giving up 7.4 yards compared to 6.6. They're giving up almost a full yard more passing play than our defense. That's huge. And then when you look at the difference with the running, because teams are running against them, they're giving up 5.4 yards on average every time somebody runs the ball. 5.4 yards. That alone should be a red flag to the Cowboys. We need to run the ball to start this game out. Compare that to our Dallas Cowboys, which actually lead the NFL with 4.3 yards given up on the ground. Every time somebody runs, our defense is holding them to average 4.3. You love that. And so that's where the numbers can be a little bit skewed because, you know, we're the third-ranked defense in the NFL by yardage. and the Lions are 6th rated. So you look at that and say, the Lions' defense is really, really good. Well, we'll see today. Again, if teams run against you more, there's going to be less plays in a game, thus the yardage goes down. We'll see if that actually follows through or not. But news on our Cowboys, Cole Beasley, who's been battling a bit of an ankle injury, will be playing today. We'll also have Brice Butler as part of the team as well. We'll see if that helps to spark some deep passing from Dak Prescott, who truly has to get the ball deep. Let's make no bones about it. We got to get some passes over 20 yards downfield. I'm not understanding exactly what's going on with Dak, the reason that he's not going deep downfield, if he's concerned about the players not being open, or there's not the trust factor in there, or the plays that are being called. I'm hoping and praying that our Cowboys go into a little bit more no huddle today. Get this up-tempo going. Use the youth on this team to really just kind of wear down the other team and hopefully can get some things started. I honestly believe, and maybe I'm crazy, that this should be a breakout game for our offense that will look night and day better than what we did last week. Maybe I'm crazy, but that's just a feeling that I have. We'll see if that goes. Now let's go to our pick section to pick the rest of the games for today. Okay, so it is week number 4 in the NFL. God, the season is flying by. I've already talked about our Dallas Cowboys. I believe that the offense gets on track. Maybe I'm crazy, maybe I'm not, but I just have that feeling today. So I'm going to pick the Cowboys at home because you fans are going to be there supporting our team. Of course, we got the New York stinking Giants going to New Orleans. New Orleans defense isn't what they were last year, but you still have Drew Brees. Feel like they're going to score a lot of points, and I think the New Orleans Saints, I'll take them in the Mercedes Dome anytime. The Eagles traveling to Tennessee. Opportunity to see if Carson Wentz can knock off a little bit more of that rust, see if the Eagles really are that team. It's always hard to win on the road in the NFL, but I'm going to go ahead and pick the Eagles. You know, I'm usually wrong, so maybe I'm wrong on that one, and the Eagles will lose. We got the Colts and the Texans. Well, the Colts have definitely showed up more than the Texans have. I look for the Colts to go ahead and get that one in the Texans. The Jets and the Jaguars. Really, we'll take the Jaguars without a doubt. The Browns and the Raiders. Who would have thought that the Cleveland Browns are the better team going into the black hole? But I'm going to go ahead and pick against John Gruden, who looks like maybe he's just lost it. So we'll take the doo-doo Browns on that one. Bengals in Atlanta. Bengals have been playing pretty good. I hate the Falcons, but they are at home. I'm going to pick the Falcons there. Of course, we know the Rams and the Vikings. The Rams right now look like the team to beat. Right now, we'll see if they're peaking too early. Of course, they've already got the victory. San Francisco against the Chargers. Of course, I'll take the Chargers at home. Dolphins against Miami. This is one of those ones that it's just like the alternate universe. Who would have thought that the Miami Dolphins would be only one of a couple teams that are undefeated in the NFL, taking on New England. New England, who definitely doesn't look like the New England at home of old, but they're playing at home. Look for them to get back into the race and get a victory today at home. Buffalo against Green Bay. Green Bay is literally fighting for their lives. I'm going to take Green Bay at home. Tampa Bay against the Bears. Got to tell you, it's going to be interesting to see. Can Khalil Mack stop Magic Fitzpatrick here? I'm going to go ahead and take. I love defense, and Ryan Fitzpatrick to me is one of those streaky quarterbacks that I think he's going to come back down there. I'll take the Bears, and of course we got the Seahawks against the Cardinals. No competition there. Seattle will continue to get back on track. And of course tonight we got the Ratbirds against the Steelers. I'll take the Steelers bouncing back. And Denver and Kansas City, I'll take Kansas City. So guys, we'll be seeing you live streaming. Probably will be at the Crystal City Sports Pub, actually broadcasting there today live. So if you're in Northern Virginia, you want to get out and see the game, see you guys there. I'm Mark Holmes, and I hope you have a great football Sunday. Go Cowboys.
Hey guys, Mark Holmes here, and I have some DEF CON sauce. I forgot my safety glasses, but we're going to do another wing challenge here today, and we're just not going to play with the medium and stuff. We are going to just take this fantastic sauce, and we're going to let them just go for it. Man, look. DEF CON, man. DEF-CON sauce. How hot is the DEF-CON?
Well, here's the thing. Here in Texas, they said it's not that hot. But here's what I'm going
I
to do.
heard some people saying yesterday, man, that's hot. Well, that's the first time.
But here's what we're going to do. We're going to let this kind of soak in here with these guys. So that way we get plenty of sauce in there. And we'll see how everybody reacts to it. Now that's the chicken wings there.
It's like my favorite spicy. This DEF-CON sauce, I might need to stay away from it.
Yeah, well, is your partner around?
No.
We definitely want her to try some more because she found out the hard way.
Yeah, she found out the hard way last night.
Yeah, okay. All right, we're going to put up the whole bottle. What was that World War? Well, it's DEF-CON 3, 2, and 1 is the hottest one. Now, the great thing with